Um, I did it again. Oh. Okay, so I just spent the last 8 minutes going over all kinds of things that I wanted to do and what I was doing, and you know, almost burying my soul. And can you guess what happened? I forgot to hit the go live button on YouTube. So I'm streaming from XSplit to YouTube. I can see myself in the live view here. But as I'm going over, not doing the warehouse anymore, I look over and see that the button says go live, which means I haven't been live. I sat here and talked for almost 10 minutes to myself. I did that a couple of weeks on Crossing Colorado as well. So, wow, I feel 5 shades of stupid. It just goes along the way with, it goes along the whole reason why, well, at the very beginning of the video, I was talking about how I'm not burning out, I'm just getting frustrated. And it's kind of like what I was talking about last week, where things just kept falling apart. And it still keeps going. Oh my god. Anyway, I even had like 4 concurrent viewers there for a moment. I'm like thinking, huh, it's a better start than last week. Little did I know that I was talking to myself. Now I can't remember what the hell I started with. So, yay. You didn't go live. Nope, I didn't. I forgot to hit the button. Ah. I don't know. It's almost like I'm half tempted to say, fuck it, I'm done. Just end the stream now. We'll do a 5-minute stream today. What did I do? Okay, so I was trying to talk about what I started. Hey, Paula Seymour. Hey, it's Monday. Yes, it is. Ish. Every day is Monday to me. Um, anyway, I started off with what I've done the past week, aside from having an existential crisis. I did start the story on Inkit. It's a fantasy story. Unfortunately, you can't read it yet because I haven't finished the first chapter, and it won't let you just publish it like you can on Wattpad. So I have to finish the chapter first before I can submit it, and then I have to add a cover and a title, and I don't even title my books until I'm like halfway through it. So hopefully I can give it a random title and go back and fix it later. And I'm just going to use a default pick like I did for Kingmaker. So hopefully you guys will be able to read that in the next couple of days. I was like trucking right along through it today too, though. This is on top of writing Kingmaker, which I really want to finish. And then something else I was talking about before I hit the go live button was I had an author on Twitter talk me into trying Kindle Vella. Now, Kindle Vella is when you're publishing episodic parts to a book that people can buy for in pieces. And it's kind of like what I do with Kingmaker already. So I figured, or not Kingmaker, Despair. So instead of Despair, where it only takes me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to write it, but it takes me 2.5 hours to edit and upload the video. With Kindle Vella or with Inkit, I can just crank out the story and be done. So I don't have to worry about doing videos to it. So it'll take far less time than doing Despair. Not as fun, because I love doing the Despair videos, but yeah. I can't believe I sat here for 10 minutes. Oh my god. Anyway. Yay. What else? Yeah. I don't know. I'm winging it today, like the thumbnail said. It's been having a rough go of things over the past week or two. I had to empty out the garage and wait for the door repair guy to finish his job and then move all the shit back in. I got done with that just in time to make dinner. just shortly after that's when I had to shave, and by the time I got done shaving at 7 o'clock, I came in here, sat down, and talked to myself for 8 minutes. So, oh, Zen. Anywho, what the hell are you doing? That was a crunchy sound coming out of your mouth. You alright? You feeling okay? What's up? Come on. Come on. Yeah. You coming or not? I'm not doing this today. There we go. So, I really don't have much to go over. That's my day's been kind of, or my week has actually kind of been crappy. But, you know, it is what it is. Hey, Ron, how's it going, buddy? See, damn it. Your name just made me remember that I forgot to change the ad that's on Amazon for my book. That's one of the things I wanted to do today. But I was working up until like way later than I wanted to, and then I didn't have much time to work on the Inkit story. And then I had to move the garage in and out. So my day's been kind of jacked up. That's okay. We'll start over tomorrow. Well, yeah, we're always starting over tomorrow. It's getting old. I would like to have just one solid good week where every day worked perfect. Just once. That'd be great. Yeah. But it doesn't work that way. Especially if you have kids. Actually, my girls have been gone for like 2 weeks, so they haven't been really screwing with my time frame. Mostly it's been me. Had a hard time trying to get things rolling last week, and then my I don't know if I'd call him my stepson or something, but my ex's boy, who I was his dad-ish, I still think of him as my son. He came over and they essentially kidnapped me to go out Friday night because I was like not interested in doing jack shit. So they took me out and I ate way more than I wanted to, and that was fun. I had a good time. I actually got out of the house, so yay. For the second week in a row. Even though the first one was kind of fucked up. And it did snow on me a little bit last Friday. Now they say it wasn't snowing. They say it was raining. But when they're little pieces of ice crystals that are landing on you, that is sleep, my friend. So, yeah. Ron is doing good. My Windows 10 died. Blue screen of death. Had to install Linux on my desktop. Oh, bummer. I haven't had that problem yet. I do need to get I want to get a SSD drive so that my computer is much faster. I just haven't got around to doing it yet. So, but that's crappy when your computer dies. I used to run a computer shop, so that's what I did almost every day for 4 years. Oh. And if more of my stuff, I don't know, because Linux wasn't too bad, but like I used Ubuntu, but that was back in the day. I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I want things to be as simple as possible. So I'll just go down and buy a new one. Actually, I build my own computers. I'll just get another operating system. And I'll be saving up to build my next one. Anywho, that's pretty much all I've got to cover. I'm extremely boring person, I guess. Man. Let's see, what do we have? Let's see, what do I have planned for this week? Well, I would like to fix my Amazon ads because I've been wanting to do that since like April. I want to finish the Inkit story, or at least chapter 1, so I can get it published and see what it looks like from the front end. I got to work on Kingmaker more, and working on the blogs. I was going to do a video today, but I'm having an issue coming up with the topic. I feel like I've said everything I could say, and I haven't had a chance to do anything new. And unlike a lot of people, like even on social media, I don't just pop off with random talking points just to hear myself or see myself talk. If I don't have anything to add to a conversation, I don't. So that's one of the big reasons why I'm having a hard time coming up with a video, because I don't want to make a video for the sake of making a video if it's not something that is relevant. Then I will make one. So that's why I have such a hard time on Mondays. Using Linux Lite, not bad. Have to get used to it. Yeah, I've got too many things that won't run on Linux, and they're saying, "Oh, but you can get a Windows emulator." I'm like, well, that defeats the purpose now, doesn't it? So, yeah, I'll probably never use Linux, actually. Well, anymore. Baby says, I'm here. I can't miss the Michael show. You missed it last week. And you almost missed it today. I forgot to hit the go live button. So, yay. Oh, and I'm wearing my shirt. I like this tank top. I really don't. I don't know if I'm like pulled myself out of this funk or not. I felt a lot better after getting out of the house on Friday. And so now we're making it a tentative plan to go bowling every Friday night. I'm hoping that'll help. But I'm so tired of being tethered to my desk every day. Sam brought up a good point, my friend. She brought up how I'm starting to get a lot of the same mannerisms and habits that I had when I crashed in 2016. So now everybody's all worried about me, including me. So I definitely got to figure something out. Debating on moving my office into the living room. That way it's out of here. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had something more extravagant and more cool to share with y'all, but I don't. I don't know what to say. On a side note, I'm not too far away from breaking last year's record for the most words I've ever written. Probably not going to break my monthly record because the last 2 weeks have sucked ass. But I did quite a bit today, so there's that. Reed says, I was in Disney Orlando last week, going on a much-needed vacation. Vacations. Vacations are for the weak. I haven't been on a real vacation forever. Well, I can't really say that. I took the weekend off and went to Utah. Last year I was in Utah for a few days for Thanksgiving. But as for actual going to a destination vacation, I haven't done that since Yellowstone when I was 18, 19. Long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. What I like to do is sit down and like come up with a plan for what I'm trying to do. It's like a lot of people started watching me for the textbook or stuff, but I outgrew it. And so now all I do is, well, I write content for my clients, and I haven't really gone much past that. I do more blogging, maybe. Self-publishing. but you need to finish a book. So, has anyone done any writing? I haven't. Well, that's not true. I did a little over 1,000 words today for Inkit. I did the Buy Me a Coffee supporter stuff this morning. And then I had to spend quite a few hours today editing, revamps, and best of articles, and planning out my other clients' work for the week. So, yay. I don't know. I guess I have nothing to really be depressed about, really. I mean, I have a great job. I love my job. I have my mortgage paid. Have a new wheel on new tire on my van. Need a battery, but I got a new wheel. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm letting y'all down. I haven't really done much. It's really, it's frustrating. I haven't mowing grass every chance I get. I don't have grass to mow. I have dirt and weeds. Lots and lots of weeds. Actually, it's those flat, rubber-feeling weeds. They feel like they're rubbery, and they're not sticky or anything. They just feel like rubber. And my whole backyard is nothing but that. It's a desert plant. Probably have them in Texas. And they get little yellow flowers on them. Now, they're not the goat head yellow flowers, but they're yellow flowers at the end of them. But between the stray cats and the weather, I have one pumpkin that I have no idea if it's going to survive. My blueberry bushes are growing, but that's about it. No blueberries this year. They're too young. Probably next year. My 2 trees are alive. My peas all died. It's been a really crappy year for a lot of different things. Anyway, I had car issues on Friday, got it fixed, $700, and I'm playing catch up with everything else I was supposed to do since. And there we go. Whew, that's a bummer that you had car problems. Also been doing a ton of writing. I need to write almost every day for my class. I've been up late too. Well, that's awesome. Paula says, I'm starting to write more laugh stories so my twins have something to read after college in 2 years. Well, or do an autobiography. That's kind of like what A Freelancer's Tale is. It's a story about how I started as a writer while facing one of the darkest chunks of time of my life. It's a dark moment, but I survived it, and it's more of a book about perseverance and hope. Something that's getting harder and harder to achieve every day. Not really. I'm really doing fine. It's just there's days where I get pretty frustrated with myself more than anything, because I know what I'm capable of doing. I just have a hard time of getting myself to that point again. So, is your audio working or is my PC not working? Can't hear you. It's down a little bit. I can turn it up though. Burp, burp. That's gonna be too loud. Well, if it works, it works. I set it down 2 notches lower for Twitch because the gameplay is I don't want it to I don't want to be too loud during the stream. So, yeah, during my vacation, I spent a whole day at the library working on an assignment. Okay, I played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. That's okay. I've played a lot of Minecraft lately. I was teaching Sam how to play Minecraft last night. It took us a while to get it online, but it was pretty funny. I managed to get a few things done. Didn't find any diamonds yet. Still looking, but yeah. The girls are pretty excited to play Minecraft next time they come down. So it was my PC. Don't know what happened. Got it fixed. Oh, okay. Well, I'll turn this back down then, so I'm not like blasting in everybody's ear. Ron, the audio is working. I can hear him. Yep. It's all good. I need better lighting though. Look how dark it is. Like during the summer, it had the light coming in through the window, but now it's like stupid dark. I could try to turn up the brightness. I wonder what that would do. Oh, see how bad that was? I left my dinner plate right now in camera view. God, I'm doing great today. Let's see. Let's see if we turn up the brightness. Ooh, no. Oh shit. There. I guess we'll leave that there with that. Where is the... It's contrast, alpha. See, I don't know if I can turn up anymore. It's already up. Oh, that's starting to look like crap. Alright, back down to 8. Okay, well, I guess we're screwed. Just need to get better lighting, I guess. Close now, thank you. Disney was expensive, but it was totally worth it. Michael, don't underestimate vacations. Yep, you just shot it right there. Expensive. And it's Disney. I can't, I'm claustrophobic as it is. I don't see me having a good time in Orlando, Florida. At all. Besides, Florida's where people go to die. I'm getting used to Linux. I don't know what happened, but I fixed it. Go. Well, that's good. That's good to know. Yeah. So, well, since I'm lame tonight, I guess we can go over our anti-anxiety cards that we had last week. I forgot to put it on the channel's chat. Community tab. My bad. Like I said, last week and marching into this week, I have had a really rough time, so I am trying to get my shit together. So, bear with me. Last week we were supposed to be doing a daily affirmation of telling you Tampa is the best. There is no best in Florida. Look up any story on Google. Start with Florida man and let the things fly. That's all you need to do. Florida man and put in any year. Fair enough. I haven't been there for 20 plus years, so it was worth it for me. Has anyone heard from Chris? Yes, I heard from Chris. He was on Crossing Colorado's podcast last week. And he sent me an invite to be on, to be friends on MyFitnessPal, but we already were. So I don't know. MyFitnessPal's been having an issue today, so I don't know. Maybe it was an old request, but did you say people go to Florida to die? Yes. How? Look at the average age. Take the age of the average Floridian. It's a joke because that's where all the old people go to retire in retirement homes in Miami. Besides, I'm serious. If you want to have some fun, look up stories in the news of Florida man and then put in any year you want. I bet you'll come up with some really good ones. I saw one today where they had a dead alligator tied to the back of a truck as they're driving down the freeway. You don't see too much of that in Colorado. Or are you referring to all the old people there? That's what I mean. It's all the old people. I love that place. Okay, I get it. I still like Florida, though. Well, everybody has a cup of tea. Anyway, the daily affirmation last week was, today I am brimming with energy and overflowing with joy. And I tried for 2 days, and then I was just distraught. Like, I am not overflowing with joy. It's more of I am overflowing with frustration, anger, and I didn't have much energy either. So that one I failed on. That's all right. Can't win them all, yes. And so far I have found quite a few of these that I've been able to maintain and do to this day. Like I do, and seem like none of those helped in the last couple of days either. The breathing, I do a lot of the breathing. taking time away from technology. Today I took my time away from technology by moving my garage. Good times. I think the Florida heat gets to people. Any excuse will do. No, it's all right. It's all good. I know people like Florida. I would never be able to survive in Florida because it is too hot for me, and I already generate a stupid amount of body heat as it is. So anything temperature-wise, that I don't think I'd be able to hack it. So it's because I can't stand the heat. I am prone to heat exhaustion. Okay, we ready for the next one? New card. Note your thoughts. Note and accept. Whenever you have a negative thought, would have filled up a book. Simply identify it and then move on. You are separate from your thoughts, so why dwell on them? Yeah, that's a good notion. Well, I try to teach everybody is not to dwell on the negative. And I'm not really necessarily dwelling on the negative. I just don't know my problem. I can't seem to pop my head out of my ass. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I'm actually I'll do this. I'll write down my negative thought and move on. It's something I talk about quite a bit on Buy Me Coffee, actually, and my blogs, for that matter. So I do know the value of not dwelling on a negative issue and learning from your past and moving on. I just don't know why I can't do that this time. It's like I'm having a hard time seeing what the issue is. I'll figure it out. I always do. It's just, until then, I get overly frustrated. Walking more. Know some people who just completed 48 miles in 10 days. That's a lot of miles. That's a lot of walking. I don't have time to walk that much. I want to ride my bike, damn it. I didn't get to go to the gym this morning, only because I had to move my garage out so that they could fix the door, and then I had to move it back in at about 5 o'clock today. I'm done. Random story, my hair grew down to my tailbone, but the extreme heat and wind caused a lot of damage, so I had to get 3 inches taken off. Ugh. Bummer. My hair used to be to the middle of my back, believe it or not. You're a realist and maybe a bit of a pessimist, but that's okay. We love you. Oh, thank you very much. I am a pessimist. Life has made me a cynic. There's a reason why I am impossible to scam, because I suspect everybody has an ulterior motive. When you're always looking for the other shoe to drop, you're not surprised. So it's not paranoia if they really are out to get you. Yeah, that's why none of your fake emails or fake phone messages, like I got one today, none of that affects me, because I am always assuming you have an ulterior motive. And I'll keep looking for it. So you can't scam me. Sorry. Oh, I know that's kind of a pessimist way to look at life, though. That's right. I'm trying. It's okay. It's mid back now. It'll grow back. Yeah. Mine has been growing really fast this year. I've had to have like 3 haircuts in the summer, and I never have to get that many. Exactly why I'm on guard all the time. Yeah, see? I'm not the only cynic. I'm not the only pessimist in the group. Come to the dark side. Plenty of room. Room for one more. Anyway, you're right, Michael. I do have an ulterior motive. Now give me your credit card number. Okay, 1, 2, 3, eat shit. Well, it's like, you know what's sad? Is that last year I used to get all these scammers on Facebook. And like they would be professing their undying love I've been proposed to. I haven't had any of that this year. I'm feeling left out. Like, man, I'm not as important as I used to be. It's like I see people on Twitter all the time bitch and moan about like getting weird pictures in their DMs and shit. I'm like, at least somebody slides in your DMs. I kind of miss having a stalker. I know there's probably people out there that are like, oh my god, he said that. Yes. The thing is that like the one stalker I had on Twitter, they took my picture, made it their own, took my bio, or no, they took my my banner image, and then their bio said they were underneath my bed and that I gave them an STD. But they kept professing their love for me. So the first time I blocked it. They created a new account and then sent me a DM says, you can't get rid of me that easy. Then I just forgot about them. And they kept retweeting and replying to shit, and I didn't give a shit. And so apparently they got bored with it. So they stopped. Like, don't feed the trolls. Yeah, they just kind of gave up. But now it's like, I don't even get those weird emails on Facebook anymore. So now it just makes me feel like, oh, am I being forgotten? I even published a book. No one cares. I'm not worthy enough to scam. Either that or everybody realized that you can't scam me, and so they won't try. Take away all my fun. Anyway. So, yeah. Now that I probably offended a third of my audience. Yeah, I don't get it, though. Russian. Yeah, I thought so. Russian hunk? What happened to Russian babe? Hello, do you remember me? I came to profess my undying love for Michael. No, I remember Russian babe doing that, but Russian hunk, you're new. It's been a long time since you did the Russian thing. I remember one time we had like 3 different Ryan Reynoldses in chat. I don't know. Those were better days somehow. I don't know what happened. I did kind of fall apart after losing my brother. It's just been really hard to get back on track. I can't really use them as an excuse because I've been doing fairly well mentally. And it was only up until this last week when things just kind of fell apart. Like a taco from Taco Bell. In Russia, it is very cold. I need Michael to hold me close. I'm sorry, Russian hunk. My gate don't swing that way. What happened to Russian babe? See, that's what I'm saying. No, it's all good. I'll be fine. I just gotta get my groove going again. So a big part of that is that I feel like I don't have anything new to share with y'all, and most of that is on me actually. I have plenty of time to like play around with new tools or come up with different things for blogging or writing, and I just haven't. And so I gotta screw my head back on. Is there a Russian uncle? What? Russian puppy. Michael, I saved my alternate accounts for moments like this. I'm not Russian babe. I'm pretty sure that was Chris. Russian babe? I thought that was Ron. Chris came in as Ryan Reynolds because I have such a big thing for Ryan Reynolds. So that day we had like 3 different Ryan Reynolds. Deadpool. That's back when you had like everybody joining. Now hardly anybody comes in. So let me think of a goal. So I've got to remember to write. I'll put this in the community tab so we can remember. But I think I'm going to come up with a goal that we could talk about for next week. How about... Well, let's see. I'm working on the Amazon ads. I would like to do ink it and have that published. Work on Kingmaker. What else could we do? I remember when our chats were 3 hours? Those are the days, right? That's back when we had like 10 people and we were just having fun for 3 hours a day. Now we get 5 people and we're done in 45 minutes. Unless I don't hit the live button, then I'll be done in 5. Last week, I was talking to myself. I was live. Last week, nobody showed up for 15 minutes. I almost called it a night. Learn a new hobby. That's fun. Yeah. Well, not necessarily learning a new hobby, just something related to the channel. And so I'll be doing... I am going to be adjusting the ads for Amazon. Maybe I'll look at some other ways I can promote my book. But, you know, with the Freelancer's Tale, it's kind of hard because the Freelancer's Tale is extremely niche. Unless you know who I am or give a shit about how I began my career as a writer, you're not going to buy the book. So I don't suspect that's going to do well. Kingmaker, on the other hand, is a fantasy horror, and so I think that will have a much wider audience. But I would like to play around with the advertising methods, marketing methods now. That way when I do push out Kingmaker, then I already know what I'm looking for. So, but I don't know. I want to try to do as many different things as I can this week related to writing. So let's get Ink It, the first chapter of the story, done. Let's get Despair recorded on Wednesday. I keep trying. I really do. It's already done. It's already been written. It's been edited. I just need to record it and edit the video and upload it. So that will be this week. Then I'll start episode 20 again on Monday. I'm trying to get back into the groove of stuff. And so I don't want to promise anything because every time I say I want to do something, something happens and it fucking blows up my face. I think that's what I'm getting frustrated over. Is that every time I promise or say I want to do something, I'm all keen to do it, and then something happens and just detonates. And so I'm getting tired of the chaos. And being claustrophobic doesn't help when you're stuck in your bedroom doing your job. So, I don't know. We'll figure some stuff out. I'm not crashing yet. I'm not burning out. I just need more Zen time. Going out on Friday helped, so I'm hoping doing that on a regular Friday night will be what I need. So, hopefully. No matter what, dedicate 30 minutes to Kingmaker a day. Actually, I wind up dedicating 2 hours every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So, I do that anyways, a block of time. And I get quite a bit done in 2 hours. So, as long as I can maintain my schedule and no one asks me for anything throughout the day, I can get a lot of stuff done. But today was kind of jacked up anyway. I was going to have a good day today, but I had to move everything out of the garage, move everything back in the garage, and then I had to deal with a ton of small fires for my client, and those are fixed now, so I should have quite a bit of a normal day tomorrow. Knock on wood. So, anyway. I would like to try out new tools, some new platforms. I know that Neo suggested Simile, and I was looking at it, and it looks more like like a platform, like Wattpad or Inkit, where you can write stories and stuff. And it doesn't look like it's been updated for quite some time, so I'll do a first look video on it, but I'm not sure if it's going to be something I'm really going to dive into until I get the review for Inkit done. And play around a little bit more with Vocal, Hub Pages, and Medium. So, Too bad you don't like dancing. Yep, it's not that I don't like dancing, it's that I can't dance. I'm telling you, if I get up and dance, it'll be a drunken zombie with a broken foot. It's not gonna look right. You're gonna be calling an ambulance. Quick, he's having convulsions. He's spazzing me on the dance floor. People start putting me in the hospital. No, I was dancing. The fuck you were. Yeah, I'm not big on dancing. Never have been. Never had the inkling. I'm like, okay, so I did try dancing when I was a teenager, back when I was a Job Corps, but that was a lifetime ago, quite literally. So, it's dark, no one is watching. Pfft, they're always watching. There's always somebody watching with a camera on their phone, recording everything for their fucking TikTok. Look at this drunk guy trying to dance. Ha ha ha. I'll go viral on someone's TikTok channel. And no, I will never have a TikTok account. I will do YouTube shorts before I do TikTok. It's such a... I can go on a rant with that one, but we're not going to. So I need to get out more. That's going to be one of my things this week. And, today was just kind of an outlier. I'm just so tired of like, okay, I'm going to start doing good on Monday. Starting Monday, everything's going to rock. Monday comes around, everything just kind of blows up in my face and fucks up. So that's what gets me frustrated, is that my life is so freaking chaotic that I can't have a nice, calm day. And even like on the occasion where I have a Saturday to myself, if I don't do something on Saturday, I feel like I wasted my day. And so it's a vicious cycle. But, we'll figure it out. We got this. I just need to quit pissing and moaning and whining and just do it. God, I'm starting to sound like a whiner baby. Why doesn't things work for me? Why don't things work for me? I'm so fucking illiterate today. Anyway, so what we're going to do is I'm going to set my goal. I am going to get back on track to at least break last year's record for words written for the year. And I'm not too far away from that as it is. Last year I wrote 700 and... How many? I'll look up real quick. 727,944 words is what I wrote last year. This year, I'm not far behind that, even after crashing and having so many family issues. So, I think I can catch back up. So, that's what I'm going to be working on this week. We're going to cross our fingers and hope that I can unscrew my head from my ass and get it done. And fix my Amazon ads. So I'm going to drop the price of my book to $1.99 and $2.99 for the paperback. $7.99 for the paperback. So I'm going to drop everything by $2. Now, the reason why I'm not doing it at 99 cents is because of how I'm setting up the bids for the ads. And if you're spending more on advertising than you're bringing in, then it's no longer a business plan. It's a hobby. An expensive one. So, you gotta come up with a balance for it. So, the $1.99 will help me pay for the bid per click from Amazon while still making a on top. So, but I'll be doing a blog post and a video about all that. So, you'll see what I did. And then, I'm trying to think of some of the things that are important this week. Kingmaker, Inkit, those are my two priorities, and Despair. So those three are my set in set in stone goals. So, and then remember, whenever you have a negative thought, simply identify it and then move on. You are separate from your thoughts, so why dwell on them? Because some of us enjoy wallowing in self-pity. Well, it's true. I know a lot of people who are. I'm not too much into wallowing in self-pity. It's more of I get frustrated because I know there's an answer to it. I just haven't figured it out yet, and then I get pissed off. That's what drives me nuts. I don't like to lose. I like to figure things out. I like to have answers. It's why I made such a great technician when I troubleshooted computers and I worked for DSL tech support. I'm great at that kind of stuff, and it just takes an analytical mind. And when I haven't figured out an answer for it, it gnaws at me to the point where it becomes an obsession. Like there's times where I get obsessed with a problem on a blog, and I'll work on it until it's fixed. And one time I wasted my entire day. Didn't fix the problem I was after, but I did fix another problem indirectly. So I call it a win, but not exactly what I wanted to happen. It still worked. So, but there's times where I'll obsess over something that's broke. And it's not always a healthy thing. So I'll figure this out. I will. I just gotta get the ball rolling. Anywho, I guess we can wrap this up if nobody has any questions, comments, or concerns. Don't forget that A Freelancer's Tale is available in paperback and ebook format on Amazon. The link is in the description down below. Like I said earlier, it's the story about how I became a writer while dealing with one of the darkest moments of my life. It's a story of hope and never giving up. Maybe I should read it again. I wrote it. If you want to find out any more about me, michaelbrockbank.com is my central hub for everything I do online. That includes all the blogs, YouTube channels, Twitch stream, the books, my client, work with Green Geeks. Everything is all on that blog. Mostly the links to WriterSanctuary, Crossing Colorado, Colorado Plays, Practically Living Green, and that's it. And I know it sounds like I do a lot, and I do, but also keep in mind that this all happens within an 8-hour window. I work from 9 to 6. So, have you bought Atticus formatting tool yet? No, I haven't. It's $150. And I want to buy it. And I think what I'm going to do, the plan is to finish Kingmaker using Reedsy, and then if I can squirrel away $150, I'll buy Atticus and do it after, and probably write 7 on Atticus. But I don't know when that's going to be because Christmas is coming up, and you know how I get with Christmas, where I blow all my money on my kids and friends and family. I spend a lot of money during the holidays, but that's what makes me happy. So I will see if I can squirrel away $150 for Atticus, because I really, really want to try it. It looks great, but right now I'm really grooving on Reedsy. So yeah, it's expensive, but it's supposed to be good. Yeah, so I hear. I don't think I've seen a negative comment about Atticus yet. So I don't know. I really like Reedsy, and so I'm gonna use it to finish Kingmaker. And then I'll see if I can buy Atticus to write 7, which is the story I have on Wattpad. And that is also in the description down below. I think my Inkit account is down there too, if you're curious. But anywho, I guess we can wrap things up. If anybody has any more questions, comments, concerns, you can always hit me up on social media, on Twitter and Facebook, or use a contact form on WriterSanctuary.com's website. I'm way more active on Twitter-ish. I'm trying to get more into using Instagram. I think of myself as quite boring, and so I'm like, do I do another selfie? Oh, here's my breakfast. I just don't, like I said before, if I don't have anything to add to a conversation, I don't. And so taking pictures of random shit and hoping people like it isn't me. I just don't care about likes. And Like, I'll do videos and reels of my squirrels only because they're fun. I like my squirrels. But I don't know what to do on social media. I'm from the 90s. Give me a break. I'm old. TikTok's a young person's game. Anyway, I was going to buy it this month, but had to put my car in the shop. Yeah, see, sometimes that's what happens. I wanted to buy it a couple of months ago, but what do we have going on? Fucking everything. I had this. I'd say I spent way more money going to Utah than I wanted to. It's just been a whole lot of fun this year, and so. But we will get it. I will do Atticus, or check it out anyway. If anybody has any ideas about other writing apps that you'd like me to check out, you can always leave in a comment or hit me up on social media. I'm all about trying something new, and so that's how I found Readsy and Kindle Create. Actually, Ron, thanks to Ron. Ron's the one that got me to publish the book in the first place. So, if anybody has any other ideas for writing tools, let me know. Websites, apps, marketing, especially. Pretty much anything that has to do with blogging. It doesn't even have to be self-publishing stuff. It could be blog, or I don't know what I just said. It doesn't have to be self-publishing. It could even be anything about blogging or freelance writing, anything. Anything that has to do with writing, I'm interested in it. So let's cross our fingers. I can buy Attica soon. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. Or subscribe. All that other good fun stuff. I know tonight I sounded like a whiny bitch, all right? Give me a break. It's been a bad month so far. But I promise we won't be a whiny bitch next week. Probably be an angry bitch. Depends on what happens. So, oh no, we'll be good. We'll be good. We're gonna do some awesome stuff this week. So let's get it going. Thank you all for watching. It's 8 o'clock. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys Monday. Hopefully I'll make videos this week. No AI stuff, yeah. I don't know. I'm half tempted to use AI to make an entire blog just so I can compare AI content versus handwritten content to see if I'm right about my theory of Google. Because I think Google is going to sink AI. And if anybody hasn't read that blog post yet, I can't remember if it was on WriterSanctuary or michaelbrockbank.com. I think it was WriterSanctuary. Yeah, it was. It was why I don't plan on using AI for writing, and I have a theory about why Google is kind of, I wouldn't say he's skirting the issue, but some of the things they said in that last update made me kind of curious as to how they're going to how it's going to impact artificial intelligent writing. So I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to see if I'm right. Hope everyone has a great week. Take care. See you next Monday. Have a good week, Ron. And hopefully your car is good to go and everything is working for you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And I will see you next Monday, unless I make a video this week, which is a strong possibility. We'll cross our fingers. Hopefully I can get Despair done. That is the wrong thing. Google's last update seems to like it. Has targeted AI writing. What I read. Yeah, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think my theory's right. Anyway, I'll see you guys Monday.